Guys, our guest is not just a fast runner. She runs with purpose. And she is, get this, a 2:55 marathoner. Ooh, you're fast. And this lady is blowing up in social media right now. So we're gonna talk to Eloisa Cusi. Eloisa,
Mhm.
hi.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you for dropping by.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. It's
And
really nice to be here.
nice. So how did 2026 start for you? Yeah. Yeah, so far.
Honestly,
Yeah.
amazing. I had no idea that in Manila there would be fireworks all over the city. So,
So you had your New Year's
mhm,
Eve here. All right,
mhm.
cool.
And it was phenomenal. My
Mm.
friends and I, we went to this rooftop and we got to see as all the like all the not the provinces, all the neighborhoods in Manila and the skyline just
Mhm.
exploded, but in a good way. And I
Okay,
yeah, I was in awe.
nice.
I was in awe. It was a lot of fun.
All right, nice. So, how do I say this? Is it good to have you back because you're really from the US, right? Tell
Yes.
us about how you got here, how you got into running. So I know your roots are from here,
Mhm,
right? So tell us about that, your family
mhm.
and moving to the US, and then yeah, how you get back. I know it's don't worry, it's a podcast, so we have a lot of things to uncover. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah. So my parents are from Mindoro. My dad is from Calapan and my mom is from Sablayan.
So
Um,
both are Pinoys. All
Yes,
right.
yeah. I
Okay.
just sound like this and I dyed my
Uh,
hair. This is how she's a fake
okay.
blonde.
All right. Okay. So they're both from Mindoro, and
Mhm.
then you guys move from Mindoro, go all the way to which state in the U.S.?
Well, my mom came over to the US when she was in, I think, high school.
High school.
And she came back when she was in her early 30s, met my dad at a Christmas party, and
Okay.
then brought him back to the US with her.
Nice.
Yeah, it was happily ever after ever since.
You guys were from New York or New
New
Jersey?
Jersey.
New
And
Jersey.
then
Okay.
I went to college in New York, lived there
Mm,
for 13 years. My gosh.
13
Yeah,
years. All
it
right.
feels very long, but it's an amazing city. But I just feel like I'm in a place right now where I want to
Mhm.
explore this. So being here feels really good.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
And it's good to have you back, huh? It's good to have you
Yeah,
back. Yeah.
thank you.
And w- we were discussing earlier, right? And you arrived and went back just this April 2025.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I came here on a vacation with my sister.
All right.
And
Where did you go when we came here?
well, it was
All over.
our sister's trip. She had never been
Okay.
to the Philippines. I had been once. And
Older, younger
so
sister?
older.
Older sister. All
Yeah.
right. You're the youngest,
I'm the
right?
youngest.
Only
Yeah.
two or
Only two of
all
us.
right.
Yeah.
Two lady. Okay. All right. Two
Yeah.
girls.
Two girls.
Hmm.
Oh my God.
Okay.
we were we were very loud.
All right. Okay. Okay. So
But
they went all over
yeah.
in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
El
The beach.
Nido.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Where
You've
did
been
you
to
go?
Palau, El Nido. All right.
Yeah,
Great.
Quran, El Nido.
Dive spots. Yeah.
Mhm.
Beaches. Okay. All right.
Just the most beautiful places you'll ever see.
Mhm.
It really felt like Pirates of the Caribbean. I was just so in awe. Like if you
Okay.
ever think, wow, I'm happy and proud to be Filipino, it's when you're journeying through El Nido.
Okay. And before coming here in April, you haven't been to the Philippines.
No, I have. I
All
had
right.
been right when I graduated college, I did a sort of backpacking trip and I
Graduated
found
to
myself
college. Which
here.
which year was this?
2017.
2017. All right.
I'm old, but it's okay.
No, that's why I'm just asking you for the year. No, no, you
Yeah.
don't look.
No,
Yeah,
I know. Running keeps you
pretty
young.
ripped.
Yeah,
Yeah,
running keeps you
yeah.
young.
Okay.
But I'm also in my prime running years. I feel like women in their 30s are ripe for takeover.
Mm-mm.
So
Oh my.
I figured it's
All
now.
right. So
Yeah.
yeah, you've been to a lot of, and
Mhm.
then did you discover running here?
No, I
Okay.
discovered running as a kid. Mainly just, the presidential fitness challenge at school. They have
Mm.
essentially all these middle schoolers and elementary school kids
Mm-hmm.
compete with your class,
Mm.
but just different challenges.
Okay.
Shuttle run, jump rope, like just random things. And then they also had like I think a running of
Uh-huh.
laps.
So the presidential fitness challenge
Mhm.
is just in your school
And
during
yeah,
middle school. All
yeah.
right. Okay.
And every school has it. It was sort of across the US, but it was a way to grade you against your classmates on who was the fittest,
All right.
essentially. But they would bucket us. So, you weren't actually
Ah,
competing
all
for who
right.
was the
So
best.
probably in the Philippines,
But
ito yung physical in the Philippines, I'm
Mhm.
not sure if you know physical education or a PE class.
Yes, it
That could
was
be,
in PE
yeah.
class.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So it was
Okay.
always one
All right.
unit in PE class. And
All right. So you won that challenge?
oh, there was no winning, but you could get
Okay.
to the top score, which is
Mm-hmm.
presidential. And then, you'd sort of like
Okay.
nudge your
I'm
classmates, like, oh,
faster
did you
than
get it?
you.
Like, did you
Okay.
get it?
Yeah.
So
So I'm keeping up with you or
yeah,
something like that. Okay.
yeah.
So um middle school and then you were in college. Were you into sports or different sports
Just
during that
running.
time? Just running.
Yeah, just running. So I
Okay.
didn't start running until I think 8th grade. I did cross country. And then the summer of 8th grade, I was in summer camp, and all these boys were essentially talking
Oh
about how
my.
fast they could run a mile. And I told them all that I could run a mile in under 6 minutes. And then they all laughed at me. The thing is, I hadn't run a mile in under 6 minutes. I just knew that I could, I was just
So
like,
it was a challenge imposed on you
exactly. I
and
was like,
yourself. All right.
because I could see it. I
Mm,
was like, I could taste it. I can do this.
mm.
So they were all laughing at me because I don't know. I was so tiny. Like you see this little girl walking up to them, and she's like, I can do it.
How
But then
tiny are you? Yeah. You're
I'm
five?
5'3", but I think at the time I was maybe like 4'11" or five
All right.
feet. So,
All
I was
right.
just,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
So I went out for cross country track in high school, and I'm pretty sure my freshman year I probably ran like
Mm,
5:25 or something like
all
that
right.
in the mile. So I definitely showed them. But
You were part of the cross country track team
yeah,
in your school.
yeah, in high
Nice.
school.
So that's where actually the your background, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. Definitely being able to foster that mentality at a
Yeah.
young age, cuz you have coaches that push you. And sometimes they'll push you to the brink, but they also get you to think, am I
Mm-mm.
really that tired? Can I go the extra mile? Whereas
Okay.
I feel like now there is a lot more emphasis on being softer to yourself, being kinder. I don't know about that. I
It's
actually
not in my vocabulary or in my dictionary, right?
well,
Okay.
yeah, like mixing
Mm.
both, but I actually kind of want someone to be like,
All right, all
so
right.
yeah,
Okay.
I
So
do
was
miss
that
that.
is how I grew up or how your maybe your family also raised you to be, very strong, as a woman?
No,
Yeah.
actually, my parents were very much like, do you need a rest? Do you need more
Oh,
food? Are you
okay.
okay? Like, you don't need to do this if you don't want to. So it
Oh my
was,
God, you're perspiring.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
actually. So
Okay.
they're so supportive, but
Mm.
I did kind of love that as a kid. If I ever
Uh,
felt like I was going too hard, I know that my mom would like hug
yeah.
me and tell me it's okay. And if I want to quit, it's okay. There's another sport. But
You don't have to push yourself. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. All
yeah.
right. I'm just also gonna ask you because I'm sure mga Pinoys they don't know about the difference between cross country running
Oh, cross
and road
country.
running. Because here in the Philippines, it's really more on trail running,
Mhm,
road running. Yeah, most of the
mhm.
running races here. So, what's the difference between what's cross country? Yeah, just a small background.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So cross country is often in a park.
in
And
a
it
park.
is, yeah,
Okay.
so that the road is good, but it's
Mm.
like anywhere from a 5 to
Gravel.
10K.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have the gravel in it. Sometimes they'll
Mm.
design cross country courses with, the branches are here and there. There's a sand pit, but generally
Yeah.
it's in a park.
In a
And
park. Yeah.
yeah, and you're
Because
running on
Tito, here we
grass.
don't have a lot of parks here. There's
Right, right.
yeah, and even public parks.
Mhm,
So I'm sure most of the schools in the U.S.,
mhm.
private, structures there are really big on the spaces, and that's
Yeah.
why you can do a lot of cross country racing.
But I think
Mm,
it's really only a thing in high school and college. I mean, they definitely have it
mm.
on the national level in the US, but
Yeah, I
it's
saw
not as
NCAA,
easy.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm,
like, it's not as easy for anyone to do. Whereas road running, it's open to
mm-hmm,
everyone. So I think that's why, it's
mm-hmm,
such like a thing that people are able to do and
mm-hmm.
continue to compete in because there's so many events all the time.
Yeah. So you've done cross country and then road running. How is it compared to road running? Yeah.
Um,
The terrain is harder, could be.
it's
Is it
softer though.
softer? Oh, okay.
It's softer
So
because
not
you're
taxing on
running
the
on the
knees.
grass.
Ah,
You know,
okay.
it's different. It's different terrain wise. Um,
Mm.
it's like a step down from trail, right? So
Step down from trail.
there's road, there's
Yeah.
cross, then there's trail, and trail's treacherous.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Later, we're gonna talk about you getting that Philippine team slot for trail running,
Yeah,
right?
oh my God.
Goodness, wow.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
the championships. So not yet
Yeah.
the team, but actually qualifying for the championships is insane.
Wow.
But
We'll come back to that
Mhm.
later. Talk us about how you fell in love actually with running. Yeah. What was the I ask this just normally to my guests now. What was the shock the system moment that, oh my goodness, this is the sport for me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna qualify for Boston Marathon, or I'm gonna do this, probably put my life into it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Was there a time in your life? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's hard for me because I think as a kid I felt like I didn't really like running. I just was doing it because I was kind of good and I knew it
Uh-huh.
might get me into college. But then finding running again at this later stage, I started running again when I was like 29. It was because I
Hmm.
saw people online having fun running.
29.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I
Okay.
started running again at 29. It was, yeah, a few years ago. And I saw these people on TikTok, on Instagram, and they were
Uh,
having fun.
mm.
And they were on a team and they
And
were
it's not,
enjoying
this
it.
is now the boom of the running.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I thought I was
All
like,
right.
I could have fun.
Mm. Running era. Running era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I also sort of had this like bucket list goal that I'd break 3 in the marathon before I turned 30. And
Mhm.
I had done a marathon when I was in college just because, you know, I just wanted to see like what it'd feel like to
Yeah.
become a runner again and to do it, which was really
Nice.
hard. But
What was your time in college for the marathon?
I did New York City Marathon in 3:19. Yeah.
3:19. That's
But
quite fast, huh?
thank you. Thank you. It was some good data point because
Mm.
I really had no idea what I could do at that point. I'd been
Mm.
so out of shape for so long. And then I just kind of
Come on.
that's a
Really?
good thing about having like 4 years of really good training is
All right.
your body will always have a bit of that baseline. So you
Yeah.
might get really out
Mhm.
of shape, but you'll still have something to work from so that getting back there is only a matter of like months or yeah.
Yeah. So before the 2019 New York Marathon, where you did 3:19, were you coached or were you self-coached?
For New York City Marathon, I just went out for runs. But yeah,
Yeah.
I
So consistency in the
self-coach.
runs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
So self-coach.
yeah.
You read some books or probably were looking into some of
No,
the
I was
athletes or coaches. Just
to-
you.
totally ignorant to it. I think that
Really?
it was a different time because this was 2014 and when I
Mm.
did New York City Marathon. And there was information online, but you had to look for it, you know, Google things. And there was just some part of me that thought, you know, I'm going to do this because I know I'm a runner and I'm just going to go out for runs and see what I can do. I did not listen at all to people's training advice about needing fuel. So the whole race, all I drank was water and Gatorade, and I seized up pretty bad at the finish. And it was,
So in 2014, that was the New York
yeah,
Marathon.
I had
But
to,
still, you ran at 3:19.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. It was a good data point to see like
Mm.
one day I'm going to break 3. And
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
and then, you know, fast forward to being like 29 and realizing 6 months before my birthday, I set out this bucket list goal. I have to train now. So, yeah.
All right. So on the top of that list was to finish a sub 3 marathon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before I turned 30, which was, yeah. It's like, it's go time, 6 months, let's go.
Which race was this?
I did it, it's called Mountains to Beach Marathon, which if you're ever thinking of a marathon to do, it's a good one. But what I will say is they tout themselves as net downhill. It's quite painful. It's more rolling and very slight incline. So it's not actually, you don't feel the benefit, I think.
This is
of it
also in New
being-
York.
It's in Ventura, California.
Oh, okay, California.
Beautiful
Right.
race. It's called Mountains to Beach. A
Mhm.
lot of people will use it to Boston
Mhm.
qualify. But it's not as easy as they say it is.
All
So take my
Yeah.
word for it. It is cool. There is a lack of crowd support. So if that's really important for you going for your
So you have to
marathon
be
goal,
self-sufficient.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
you do. But
Okay.
that's okay. Only races in the world, I think, that have good crowd support are the marathon majors. Every other
Mm.
race I've been
Mhm.
to, like, it's quite sparse, and you just have
Here, what do you think of the
no,
the
no,
the race
over
here?
there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But how
Here?
about here?
Oh my
What do
god,
you
here they're
think?
phenomenal.
Yeah,
Because so this is
very
the
much
thing.
supported, no?
I understand that
Yeah.
people say there is a lack of crowd support, but I'm already used to that because the only races that have good crowd support are the marathon majors.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I'm very happy when I show up to a race and there's this high production value. There's fireworks, there's confetti cannons, we're starting. All of a sudden, there are people announcing
Yeah.
and hosting, and then you finish, and it's a huge finish. And then there's a stage, and then I'm on stage, and people are watching me and they're cheering for me. It's like thousands of people. And we're
Yeah.
all doing Zumba. Like,
This
that is
is
wild.
this is the AIA,
All
the
of
the
them.
rock and roll.
All of
Because
them.
actually, I first met you on the road.
Yeah.
You were running November, no?
Yeah.
The rock and roll.
I did.
Ah, yeah. So it was really different,
Mhm.
running abroad and especially here in the Philippines, no?
Mhm.
It's really well supported, no, compared to
Yeah.
in the US.
Yeah. I
Yes.
think
And you were fast, during in November.
in November,
You podiumed that race, right?
I won.
Yeah, you won. Nice.
But I was only doing
Oh.
what I needed to win. So it was it
Mm-hmm.
was it was a good effort, but I didn't want to hurt myself because I knew that I had to get up and run 10 miles the next day. So
What?
I'm trying to, yeah, again, mileage.
All
So I
right.
was trying
Okay.
to, the idea when you're using marathons in your training plan, but they're not like goal races, they're just, this is a run that I'm doing so I can build to something more, is that it's not supposed to be such a hard effort that you're going to need days, weeks of recovery.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's like, okay, this is a long run
Mm,
workout. Tomorrow
yeah.
I run.
And recently, I think when you podium that race, a lot of people were already now. There's already a vibe that you already got from that, getting the podium, and you blew up in Instagram, right?
Just
Yeah,
this past few days. And it's
yeah.
actually shocking because I'm so
Uh,
used to, oh, okay, cool. I'm just posting for my friends.
mm.
You don't think people are gonna see? And then, oh my God, now I'm thinking, wow, this is
Is this something that you're gonna be, doing a lot soon, and probably
yeah.
planning to be, part of, to be a running, because there's a running vlogger thing or content
Oh,
creator. Are you thinking
yeah.
about that? Yeah.
So athlete first, runner
Okay.
first. But I
Mhm.
understand that doing content is a way that it helps me not just stay focused, but also support me in my training. And the
Mhm.
sort of opportunities that it opens up are quite
Mm.
amazing.
All right.
And I just, I love the Philippines and I love the racing culture here and I want everyone to see it. And I just need to get better at the editing, the vlogging. But, I
Okay.
think that
Okay.
comes with time, the
Okay.
storytelling
I think
part.
you're doing a good job. I mean,
Thank
I
you.
saw some of your reels.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's hard. I do it all on
Mm.
my phone. So then, you go back and you edit and you do, like, you slide on this thing. So,
Eventually, you'll have an editor.
yeah, yeah. Looking for a
Yeah.
sponsor.
Yeah. So the 255 marathon, I
Mhm.
mean, here, especially for women, that's considered to be elite.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what was the mindset, and how did you, if you're gonna break it down, did you follow a structure to get
Yes.
into that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe talk about that. Yeah. Especially for women watching who would want to follow
mhm,
your footstep, right? And also getting to that sub three
mhm.
mark.
I
Yeah.
want all the women here to know that you can do it. It
All
just
right.
takes a matter of time. So
Mm.
everything is volume and distance over time. So
All right.
however long you're willing to put into it, constantly test yourself at the shorter distances. See if you're, faster, if you're developing that speed to then be able to move up. And like I tell everyone this, you can run a marathon and you can finish, and that's fine. But are you looking to survive or are you looking to thrive? It took me years to like even think I could run a marathon.
Uh,
And then even now, like as I'm stepping up in the distances, I'm trying to chip away at them. Like I'll do
mhm.
42K trail and then a 50K trail and then now an 80K. So the idea is that you want to know how your body's going to adapt at every level until you
Mhm.
finally get up there.
All right.
But you can. Yeah. If I
So
can do it, you can do it.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Women empowerment. And let's talk about marathon elite and the structure that you mentioned, no? in a weekly basis, how many kilometers that you run?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was thinking about this in my head. 70 miles, 112
Mm,
kilometers.
in a week?
Yeah,
That's right now.
right now. So that's where I'm comfortably sitting. After the ultra I did December 14th, I think I took a bit of a step back week. I think I did maybe 30 miles and then I inched back up 50,
That's why
60,
you're so
70.
ripped.
Yeah.
117 kilometers a week?
Yes. 12,
Wow.
112.
112. All right.
And then
Mm,
I'm trying to get up to 120 miles.
okay.
So what is that?
Mm,
Kilometers. Must be like,
150 or something.
yeah,
Almost
something like
160.
that. Yeah.
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 All right. Wow. And this is all running.
Running. Yes,
Running,
just
running.
running.
You do some trail runs or more on the road
So I'm all
or indoor?
roads, also
Yeah.
indoor.
You also do
Treadmill.
indoor.
Yeah. Treadmill.
All
A
right.
lot of treadmill.
Percentages you like more on the road. I guess. Yeah.
I love the road, but I
Mm.
also love the trail. But the trail scares me.
Very technical,
So
no?
yeah,
Technical,
so
no?
I have to practice
Oh.
because
Oh.
it's incredible that I was able to qualify for that. But I also know that there's so much that I need to learn and
Mm.
know. A lot of it is mechanic technique, having no fear, and then also shoes. Like I don't even know what I was wearing; they were terrible. So yeah,
This is the CMU
yeah.
in November. Right. My wife and I we ran that race also last year.
Oh
But
yeah.
we did the
Hmm.
21K. You know, me also. I that was my first actually
Hmm.
21K trail run, and I was imagining your first 50 kilometers ultra trail was in CMU, right?
Hmm.
Correct.
Hmm.
And that is a hard course.
I want
It's very
everyone to
technical,
know. Yeah.
di ba? It's very
Very
technical.
technical. So I grew up running in the trails, but our trails in New Jersey
Uh,
are very like you can walk them. They're very well marked. There's no climbing. There's no you get here. I think it's like
uh,
Indiana Jones. I'm running over bridges that feel like they might collapse. I have to scramble up a mountain.
yeah. So you
I love
instantly
it.
said yes to this?
Yeah. I don't
Really?
honestly, I think
Okay.
when you know too much, it prevents you from doing it. And so there's some part of me that knew it would be scary, but I
Mm.
just didn't want to know too much. I was like, just
Yeah.
put it in there.
It's different for a trail runner, especially in the nutrition part
Yeah.
and even in the technical aspect of
Hmm.
it. Because some of them, especially the pros, when you see them, they're like cats
Hmm.
on small,
Hmm.
boulder, something like that, or maybe a single track
Hmm.
lane in the mountains. I go, grabe. It's really mind boggling to me,
Hmm.
especially in the um, early morning. Diba? There's no light.
Hmm.
I mean,
It's
that's
terrifying.
challenging. That the challenging part, eh.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you have to
Hmm.
go up on the first 7 kilometers.
Hmm.
I think for CMU,
Hmm.
right? No? That was quite a challenge for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It, so I'd say that I always wanted to do these long trail races.
Mhm.
The one video that inspired me to get back into running was like, God, this was 20 God, when was this? 2022 or 2023? And
Okay.
I watched this video from this amazing film documentarian, but
Trail
also
running.
trail runner. Yeah, his
All
name is
right.
Billy Yang. He has a great YouTube
Oh,
series.
he's from California. Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he has a video called The Why. And even
Mm.
though I know I'm far from running 100
Mm.
miles, you can watch a video like that and just know kind of like what it takes. And it
Mm.
tears you up, like thinking, oh,
Mm.
wow, I'm so happy for him that that's possible. But those are also the feelings that I want to experience or go through in a way.
Nice.
And
Uh-huh.
so I was thinking about it, but then I also knew I have this irrational fear of the dark. Like, so
All
I'm
right.
so scared of like, in the Philippines, they call them aswang. But yeah,
Ah,
just like
okay.
vampire stories, and I know they're not real, but like, I don't know. And
Uh,
so I think, oh my God, I'm going to be alone in the woods. What am I going to do? And so there was maybe an hour and a half I was running on my own, but because I was trying so hard to pick
you're
off
gonna get
girls,
lost.
no. Well,
All
I
right.
did get lost. I did get lost in the
Okay.
beginning though. So
Mm-hmm.
that was actually really hard. I got
Yeah.
knocked off
Yeah.
course maybe 2.5 kilometers
Yeah.
and then found my way back, tried to fight. And then that's what
Mm.
made that race really special for me because it was so hard to fight my way back up.
All
But
right.
yeah, but I
Okay.
think that's why I lost my fear of the dark at night because I was just so focused on
Getting
picking
this.
people off.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Mm.
also knowing that I was running fast, maybe I'd outrun the aswang. You know?
Maybe he was not,
Yeah.
she was like catching up on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe they
Nice.
think like, oh
Uh,
my God, that's another monster. I don't know.
Which one's harder? The ultra trail run or running on winter? Because I also saw you have a post that you ran in a 13 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so New York is very cold and they
Okay.
still have races throughout the winter. But
Sorry, 35 degrees
yeah,
Fahrenheit.
35
Yeah. Yeah.
degrees.
Mm,
Running in the cold, you know, how
mm.
do I explain it? It's very cold. Yeah, it hurts. I think it's better to run in the heat, at least for me, because
So
now
you
I'm
like it
heat
running here.
adapted. Yeah.
Mm,
Now that I'm heat adapted, I think I like running in the heat better.
mm,
Also, it's hard at first, but once you warm up, you kind
mm,
of do want to shed the
mm,
layers. It's just all about
mm.
timing though.
I
So that's
see.
kind of what makes it harder.
All right. Okay. So it's better here. All right.
The races are better. Obviously, I would love it if we had 55-degree weather in our races, but the actual events are amazing. And I think once you're heat adapted, everything is
Yeah.
fine. And you know that if there's a moment where you really want to go after a PR, you pop over to another country, maybe nearby, somewhere in Japan or somewhere that's a little bit colder climate, and you'll know you'll do so much faster than you've ever run here. Like I would add on anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes from any race that you've done here and or subtract or
Yeah.
subtract. And that way
Yeah.
you'll know how fast you are. Like I see a lot of people who talk about how they can't break 25 in the 5K or they can't do this. And I like to tell them, well, you actually probably already did. You're just
Mhm.
hot out
Yeah.
here. Like,
Yeah. So did you tweak something? I mean, now you're 255. Are you gonna tweak something in the training, especially for nutrition, especially running on warmer countries, especially in the Philippines? Are you gonna tweak something in nutrition to be faster, or are you gonna do a lot of running still volume, or just said earlier?
yeah,
Yeah.
so I've had to change a lot about how I run here
Yeah. What did you
versus
do?
how I run
What were
there.
the changes that you did? Yeah.
When you're living in cooler climate,
Mm.
you don't need yeah, yes, you should worry about nutrition, but it's not as necessary and or apparent. Like I could go out for an hour and a half long run in New York and be fine. Not need any water, not need any gels. But here, I can't last 40 minutes without being winded. And that's just because we're living in the tropics and then you're
Mm,
training in the
mm.
tropics. So I've adjusted to, okay, I always bring water with me. I always
Yeah.
bring electrolytes with me. I'll bring sometimes a gel or those baby food packets because those are really good. Those little
Those
smoothie
snacks.
packets. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you drink this sports drinks or just your normal sugars?
I
Do you have
drink,
your gels? Do you use also those gels? Something like
yeah,
that? Yeah.
multiple. I'll drink honestly
Just
whatever I'm
anything.
feeling for the day.
Just
If
anything.
I walk into the
Mm,
7-Eleven and I see a mango
hmm.
juice or I see a guibano or something like that, I'll take that on a run instead of just having a random carb mix.
All right. So um I'm sure you're gonna qualify or you wanna qualify for the Boston Marathon.
I
Correct?
have.
You did
Yeah, I've done it
already?
before and it's amazing. So
Oh,
10
okay.
out of 10 recommend.
All right. Are
But
you trying to qualify again?
I
Or
I will- I always qualify,
okay.
but I don't know that I would do it this year.
Mm,
Um,
nice.
just because it's far. I
When, when
want
did
to.
you race Boston?
I raced it 2024. Yeah, 2024 Boston.
Oh, all
Mhm.
right. Okay.
Yeah, it was very hot.
Mm, all right. And your time for that race?
309. Yeah, and
Nice.
I was so disappointed because I was training so hard, but it was such a confusing day and it was so hot and it was so hilly and I didn't train as well as I thought I did for the hills
Mm,
and
Is it
It's
hilly course? No, they say yeah,
incredibly hilly course, but it's
yeah.
also the most fun. Like
Mm.
the crowd support that you have at Boston, the way that people are just always willing to help you, and it's every inch of the course.
Yeah,
You're battling through these hills, and it's funny because you get to Heartbreak Hill, but it doesn't even hit you that this is the hardest hill because
that's the
you,
end part, ba? That's the end part,
yeah,
no? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's the
but
last hill.
yeah,
All right, okay.
yeah, but you've already gone through so many, and you're like, ugh,
Mm,
what's this? I'm
yeah.
already dying. So, um, yeah, I
Okay.
definitely would love to do it again, but
Yeah.
as a fun run,
Mm,
not as a something that I train for seriously.
yeah. There, I also asked some of our, we interviewed some Boston qualifiers here, especially men, Jael, JC, they're coaches now. Do you plan to be a coach eventually?
Yes, I'd love to coach.
Nice.
But
All right.
at the
Okay.
moment, I'm coaching myself, and I feel like I know so
Mm,
much about coaching, but I want to first get my certification just to
I see.
solidify all the stuff I know.
Mm,
The funny thing is, I also hear from coaches that even doing that USCA certification or doing another certification, you realize that what makes you good is all the information you already know and you've known
uh-huh.
before it.
Uh-huh.
So, in a way, it just kind of solidifies everything you've learned. So I think it'd be
Mm,
nice though to
all
just
right.
have it before I start,
Yeah.
doing coaching. But I will tell and give anyone advice.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you've done all the big races, right?
No, just New
Oh.
York and Boston.
Mm,
And then I did Sydney before it was a major marathon.
So are you planning to do the 7 stars? 7 stars to pala ngayon.
I'm not
Yeah.
really big on trying to collect world
Yeah,
majors, to be
majors. Yeah.
honest. I just want to have fun, but I also
Have
want to
fun.
explore the
Mm,
Philippines.
mm,
And I do want to get better in my marathon times and explore more races and trail. So for me, I would totally do, a 7 star, but it's not a life goal of mine. Mine is mainly like
mm.
see how fast I can get at the marathon, see how fast I can get in ultra, and just have a good time doing it. I want to do
Nice.
all the Philippine World Majors though. That's what I want to do.
All
I
right.
don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
do the
this
World
year.
Majors. I want to do
Okay.
all the Philippine Majors.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
All
that's why
right.
this year.
Yeah. And most likely you're gonna do some of the other races, ultra trail running races that you're planning also to do.
Only the Philippine National Trail Championships. It's in
Okay.
Antique, the 80K. I'm
When is this?
March 28th. March
This
28th.
coming March.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, again, congratulations for
Thank
getting that,
you.
qualification, and
Yeah, I
you
know.
got in for the Philippine national team, for the national team for the
Yeah,
Philippines, right?
almost. I think if
Yeah.
I place
Mm,
well enough or something, yeah, it'll happen. But
mm.
it's kind of cool. It's all expense paid. You feel like,
Nice.
wow, I'm a professional
Uh,
athlete. Oh my God.
so finally, your purpose is already going to be realized na soon, no? Yeah. Are there any plans of doing like different sports also, like high rocks, or aside from
I
running? Yeah.
I meet up with a High Rocks training group every week,
Oh, so you're doing it now.
but
Nice.
I
Uh,
I would love to do a High Rocks, and the best thing about High
okay.
Rocks is as a runner, it can fit in your schedule really easily. You don't actually have to train for High Rocks. You can
Mm.
just do it and pretty much do well. I have so many girlfriends who are former track athletes, current track athletes. They'll just pop in and do a High Rocks and run like close to
Uh,
an hour. So for me, I realized that I need to incorporate more strength training in my
yeah.
everyday training. So I'm going to train as a runner and then I'm going to learn how to do certain strength movements. But
Mm.
I mean, I can run probably a 340, maybe 340 sub, like 330 splits in the K, because it's only a
Mm.
10K that you race.
Mm.
So, I mean, if I could do that and then just figure out how to like push the sled, I don't know, and think I can
Okay.
get there. But
Yeah.
yeah, I'd love to do a hard rocks. It looks so fun. It looks
Yeah.
so fun.
I'm
And
gonna.
everyone's really attractive at high rocks. See these videos, I'm like, oh wow.
Because yeah, I mean, a lot of women would really not go into strength training. So definitely, you would really endorse that, no?
Oh,
Strength,
totally. Yeah,
lifting.
you really do need it. And you notice it in your running. And I have some imbalances and areas I need
Mm,
to work out. But first I kind of want to get a running assessment so I can develop a strength plan. But yeah, it's
mm,
100% necessary, especially if you want to build durable muscles so that you can tackle the longer distances.
Especially when
And
you
you
get
don't have to
older.
do too much. And
Yeah.
older,
You
yeah.
get older. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do that also.
Mhm.
Incorporate it in my training. Yeah. So yeah, women. I mean, I think you should, lift,
Mhm.
lift and do some strength and conditioning because it adds really on your durability and longevity, no?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. So I've asked about earlier about to be a vlogging content. Are you gonna go through, like traveling and running, like race and travel, right? Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the content that most likely that you'll be doing, or do you have any other plans of doing different contents? Yeah, in your running
Yeah.
aside
So
from it.
mostly I like making the vlogs because they're
Mm.
fun. So, going to the different cities when I experience the Philippine majors, trying food that I've never tried, like different local dishes, maybe jumping in a waterfall, just something that kind of really shows people, oh wow, I can travel to the Philippines, do this race. And the race is
Uh,
incredible, by the way. It's so
yeah.
fun. And then also like have a lot of fun doing it. It's more of a I want to
Mm.
center it around, yes, vacation, travel racing,
Vacation.
but
Yeah.
also I
And
want to
go to
try
the
to. I want to try
yeah.
podium.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
want to try to
Yeah,
podium.
strong.
So
She's a strong runner.
we'll
Yeah,
see. But
yeah.
um,
And also go to the places that you haven't been to,
yes.
like try the Cebu
hmm
Marathon. That
hmm
they have it also there.
I've been to Cebu,
Mm,
but I did a 10K in Cebu, and that was so cool. It
mm.
was a part of a series called Sub 1 10K, and it was right after I
Oh, the Pinay
did.
Fitness
Yes.
Challenge. Yeah,
Yeah. And it
yeah.
was smaller, but it was right after I did a marathon. And so I always like to say, after your marathon, like if you're not super, super sore, 2 weeks
You didn't
after
push
is
enough.
I know. No, 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 but it's okay because you
Okay,
you want to
all
test
right.
your speed because
Okay.
you'll get this marathon benefit. Your whole body will get fitter, and you want to see how fast can I run a 10K, a 5K. So
Mm-hmm.
do that like 1 to 2 weeks out,
Right.
and it's pretty good. Like that's probably a good optimal time to see,
Mm-hmm.
how the marathon benefited you
I see.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Because racing is workouts too, so it gets you stronger.
Yeah. What do you think is the difference between US runners and also Filipino runners? Are there specific traits that are the same in Filipino runners that have an edge based on their thinking, or is it, the same?
I think Filipino runners are having more fun. And
Fun. All right. Okay.
I
So,
think that's why it's so great here because you know that that's kind of what makes people last. And
mm,
the running boom's quite new, right? So I also see that as it transitions to just fun, we're going to add in performance. More and more people are going to want to know like how we get faster, how we do that. But it doesn't take away from the fact that the races are still going to be really enjoyable
yeah.
events to go
Yeah.
to. So yeah, it's hard to talk in platitudes because in the US, there's so many different like levels of running. There's a run club for everything, and
Mm,
there are different
yeah.
niches.
Yeah.
And when you rock up to a race or whatever, there's always going to be so many more people that are doing it for fun and to
Hmm.
choose joy and to
Yeah.
see how their bodies are moving. But then I think there's also way more at the top
Yeah.
end of like speed. So you do get a lot of those sort of dedicated,
Mm.
really serious runners. And it's quite intimidating, but it's
So
also
runners abroad,
good.
na, they're quite intimidating compared to Pinoy runners.
Yeah,
Quite
because
happy people,
yeah,
no?
it's hard
We're
to
all
be
comedians
intimidating.
kasi.
It's hard to be intimidating by us. It's
Oh,
hard.
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm very intimidating, which is why none of those boys thought I could run a 6 minute
Wow.
mile.
Are there any, you mentioned you have a post that they're also, there are also fast Filipinas, actually, runners that have done faster marathon at
Yes.
times. Are you planning to take that number down, or, get the fastest? Yeah.
Shout out to my girls. You're all amazing. And I learned so much from you. And I love that whenever I meet you, you're always so sweet and kind and peppy. But I also think it's really good and healthy to have a little bit of a dose of,
Competition.
female
Yeah.
competitive feelings. We can
Mm.
all feel that. But I'm training really hard to be like that peak fitness that
Yeah.
I can imagine myself to getting to. And I know that training and trail once I can unlock that level of
Mm.
mileage, the 100, the 120, that Philippine record is just inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whether I hit that this year, whether I hit it next year, it's gonna happen. And yeah,
Yeah, watch out for this girl. It's gonna
it's
happen.
gonna happen.
She's guaranteeing it.
Yeah, I
Nice.
mean, as long as I don't get injured, but I don't think I will. I'm very
Yeah. And
durable.
I think the order is that eventually, I know you're gonna be a coach, and then you're gonna smash that record here in the Philippines. Yeah, yeah. Hopefully,
Thank you for
we'll
believing in me.
hopefully you come back when you smash that record, and you're still very available at that
Mhm.
time. Yeah. So what's next for Eloisa? Eloisa on the run. Any plans for going to run abroad, or just be staying here in the Philippines? Staying for good in the Philippines?
I don't have plans to go
Okay.
home. I mean, maybe I'll go.
Bye, mom.
No,
Just
I
kidding.
visit my family. I
Okay.
love my family.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah. See you soon. In 100 years. No, just kidding.
Thank you for supporting me.
All right, all right. So they're everyone's supportive. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I mean, when you see your page, hey, you're really enjoying them.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it here.
Mm.
No, I really do.
Mm.
And there's just so much joy. Like how could you be unhappy with
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
around you? Yeah.
Mm.
And so wait,
Your plans. Yeah.
international races. I guess one night I had signed up for Berlin and then I woke up and then my credit card was deducted. So I guess
Oh,
I am going
you
to Berlin.
are. So you're going to Berlin.
I haven't
Okay.
made any plans to go yet, but I found out the other week. So
Oh, you got in
yeah.
the lottery.
No, good for time.
Oh, all
Yeah.
right.
But
Nice.
for some reason, a couple
Okay.
years ago when I applied to Berlin, they
Mhm.
rejected even though I was fast enough to qualify. And somehow this year they accepted it. So
Mm.
I'm registered. I don't know if I plan on it, but I'm
All right.
registered.
Okay.
And then I would love to race in Thailand or Vietnam. Like there's just some
Oh,
cool races out there. Also, they pay really well.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. And probably High Rocks.
Probably High Rocks.
Probably High Rocks.
Yeah.
Gonna try that.
I would
Mm.
love to try High Rocks. Like,
Mm.
there's just something so cool about it. And plus, it's easier for all your friends to watch you. And I
All
don't
right.
think that they're going to be at 12 a.m. So
Mhm, mhm.
yeah.
So good luck on trail running competition. It's
Mhm.
gonna be in March,
Mhm.
right? And then a few races in the middle of the year, and then Berlin will be your major marathon. That's
Yeah, if I decide to do
October,
it.
no? Yeah, if you decide to do
Yeah,
it.
I
Yeah.
think it's on
Mhm,
my birthday, September
mhm.
27th.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was a little like, am I gonna do Berlin for my birthday? Maybe.
Right. So we're gonna be doing personal goals that will really scare you this year.
Yeah.
No?
This year is
Yeah.
all about discomfort.
Mm.
But I'm still having fun. So
Mhm.
I think that's the most important part is that if you stop having fun, you got to take a step back. And
Okay.
yeah.
All right. If you're gonna put a title on your journey, what would be that title?
My journey.
Your running journey. Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Self mastery. No.
Self-mastery.
Self discovery. Because really, I
Mm.
was like journeying through the Philippines to discover my culture and my roots. And it reconnected me with the joy of running. It truly
Nice.
did. Because like I had put it down for a few months and then it really made me think, I want to take it back up. So I think that,
All
yeah,
right.
self discovery.
Nice. All right. Self-discovery.
Mhm.
Great. Your advice now to women listening and watching you, aside from all of these things that you've mentioned, like do everything, lift weights,
Mhm.
follow yourself, what are the other advices or learnings that you have gone through during your running journey? Yeah.
I think the hardest part is knowing that, like, my times for a guy,
Mm.
it seems, very doable. But as a woman, I knew I had to work so much harder to get there. Like, when I ran sub 3, I was putting in 80-mile weeks, but it's all an equation. Once you can get there, you unlock this level, right? So you have to think about what your VO2 max is, your speed. And then
Mm.
if you're not there yet, well, adding miles is honestly the simplest way to get faster. You run
Uh,
more, you get faster. And I just want women to know that I'm not special. I'm really not. I'm not this like once in a lifetime talent. I have to work really hard to like be here, but I'm here because I want to be. Like I love running and I love this journey. And so if you want it, if you want to get faster, if you want to be as fast as me, be faster than me, then you're going to have to adapt your
Mm.
training. And that just means, yeah, doing more. But I did it with a full-time job. I was like working in finance. Oh my God. And
That's your background, finance.
I was modeling
Used to be.
catastrophe bonds on the market. So
Okay.
essentially I was
Mm.
like the risk
Okay.
modeler behind a lot of different bonds.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
I would work 9 to 5, sometimes 9 to 6, wake up at 5 a.m. I'd have all my stuff already out. So I'd have my clothes ready to run. So I'd just be out the door and then I could be at my desk or be in the office by 9. And so you kind of have to hack your environment to make you successful at hitting that type of mileage or hitting that type of goal.
Mm.
But the other thing is like on my team in New York, there were a lot of women that were married with kids and also worked full time, and they were faster than me. And I'd
Okay.
see, yeah, and I'd see the way that like they were so driven and on it. And I thought there's really no excuse for me as a single person, not child free, to not go after it. I mean, they're going after it.
Yeah.
So
And they can do it.
yeah,
No?
and they can do it. So
Right.
if you think you can't do it because of your schedule, I guarantee you can. Like you
Mm.
can always find an extra like 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there, but it's really just about hacking your environment to succeed in it.
Mm. So the right environment also is very crucial. Yeah.
If you're
Alright.
partnered, having a supportive partner.
Mm.
If you don't have a supportive partner, break up with your boyfriend. It's like, yeah.
I'm gonna ask a personal question. Any plans or chance of settling here in the Philippines?
What do you mean? Settling
Settling
down,
or
like
getting married or something?
marriage kid?
Yeah, yeah.
Do
I
I
mean-
look like someone that's dateable?
Maybe. I mean, if you're gonna, they say now that Strava is the new dating app.
Oh my God,
in
I don't
running.
post on Strava.
So,
No.
okay, you can find it on Strava.
No, you can't. I don't post on
Alright.
Strava.
And the running clubs is the new dating scene. I'm sure you're into the running,
I
running
love
clubs.
the run clubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no plans of getting into relationship.
I
or
focused on running.
Focus on running.
Yeah. So that's my relationship. I want to see
Alright.
how good I can get. I want to experience as much as I can.
Mm.
And I truly am just in the stage right now that I don't want to be distracted. And
Alright.
I'm so
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sorry.
Sorry. I'm asexual. Asexual ako.
You can speak Tagalog. Ano pa naman yan? I was kidding.
Konti lang.
Really? Okay. Okay. So I thought, you can understand
Oo.
Tagalog.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Sige, nalima natin Tagalog ngayon.
No.
Just kidding.
It's too much. Too much. Nayon means now, though. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm learning. I'm taking 3
Learning.
lessons a week, private lessons. So hopefully I'll get better.
For Tagalog?
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Because I want to be here. So
Oo.
I need
You just
to.
have to converse. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Tagalog. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go back. No relationships. I'm so sorry, guys, for this year and next year and the next few years.
No.
Sorry. No more relationships. Yeah. But I'm sure you can catch Eloisa if you can in the running communities, in the clubs. Where can they find you? If I mean, if they wanna ask you for advice or they wanna see you run. And then eventually, if you're gonna coach, diba?
Mhm.
You're gonna put your name out there. Where
Mhm.
where can they find you in some of the running
Eloisa
clubs?
on the run on IG.
Okay, Eloisa on the run at IG,
Yeah.
and then yeah.
But I also want to develop my social media presence a little bit. So I will be launching a YouTube TBD. But definitely I go to Just Show Up Club as much as I can.
All right.
And I tried Longevity Lab the other day. Love that space. My God.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
like
you've
sauna,
been there.
cold plunge.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so cool. And just running around. I'm always running around BGC, running around Makati. Ooh. Yeah, but I'm in BGC. Yeah.
So you're gonna catch probably Eloisa and BGC if you can, basically,
Catch you
because
again.
your fastest 21K is
124. But I did that
Imagine
right after a marathon.
124. You did it after a marathon.
Yeah, it was a week
What?
after actually. Oh my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A week after.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, you can recover quite fast.
Yeah. Well, the thing
Nice.
is that you kind of want to test yourself. And also, this was a very cool race. It was, I think, Brooklyn half. And yeah, it was awesome. I had fun. It's quite hilly though. My God.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Eloisa on the run, and Eloisa's gonna launch a YouTube soon, and hopefully we can collaborate again soon,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
And IG, what? Do you have TikTok, or you
I
can,
had
yeah.
TikTok.
Mm.
Bit unhinged on TikTok. I mean, if you want to see
All
me
right.
more casual, maybe go to my TikTok.
Instagram. Okay, okay. All right.
It's the same
So
thing. It's
more on
also,
Instagram. More on
yeah,
Instagram.
more on
All right.
Instagram.
Okay. So guys, there you have it. No, Eloisa. Eloisa, any last, or maybe some things, last words that you would like to say to your
Mhm.
fans? This girl is gonna be huge very soon. So catch her if you can again. And your fastest marathon to date is
55. Yeah.
2:55. Wow, 1:24 and 2:55. Goodness.
Let's
Yeah.
knock it down this year.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
PR again.
Yeah. So if you also want to run with purpose, just like Eloisa here, catch her, connect with her, ask her a lot of questions, and also message her IG account, no, Eloisa on the run. You can find her on Instagram, no. And guys, thank you for making it to the end of this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube and also on Spotify. We are basically everywhere. We are on short form and Instagram, on Threads, on TikTok. Also, we're also on Facebook. The System Podcast. This is your platform for multisport, triathlon, running. Hopefully, we'll have a Hyrox guest very soon here, and we'll talk about Hyrox also because it's the in thing. You have Eloisa here, Eloisa Cusi, by the way. Catch her if you can. Again, no, running with purpose. Soon you'll see her coach already. So, guys, thank you so much. Shock the System Podcast. Bye.